Hello everybody, I'm Blazer and welcome back to Blind Love, and you might be having a bad time hearing fireworks. Yeah, those! First took my hand and placed it on my shoulder before walking ahead of me. I gripped to him as I followed. I was slightly irritated I needed help, but my focus had to be on finding Yumi, not on my disability. Well, yeah, but the fireworks continued to crash and explode into the sky, whistling and booming above us. I grew more worried as more fireworks went off. First placed a hand on mine, trying to reassure me that everything was okay. I kept moving only to stop at the sound of crying. The voice behind the whimpers was the one I knew. Yumi! I bolted in the direction of the crying. As I rushed forward, I felt myself move farther away from the event area. Did Yumi really go that far away? I slowed my running as I got close to Yumi's cries, eventually going to a slow walk. There she is. Her voice came from below, and I knew that I had approached her form. I stopped right as my shins gently brushed against her, letting me know that she was curled into herself. She flinched at my touch and quickly scooted away from me, only to make me go on my knees and reach for her. I was hovering directly over her body, feeling her breath and shudder, both from fear of what I would do and from the explosions above us. I remained still, deciding what to do. I covered her from the fireworks. She needed help. I needed to protect her. I gently let my chest lay over her back, shielding her from the lights above. I wasn't able to block the sound, but I would cover her from the dangers that set her off. Her body quaked under mine, but I could feel her trying to control her breathing as I held her. I gently let my forehead nuzzle into her shoulder. Hey, it's alright. I'm here. I remained there as long as she allowed. Yumi's breathing slowed, but she still remained tense from the fireworks show above us. Never had I felt her be so fragile. It was like holding a scared child. However, she was no child. She was the one I loved. The woman I cared for. Oh my god, wait. Wait, what? I did so even as the fireworks ended and the sounds of the aftermath faded into the air. I didn't say a word as, very slowly, Yumi moved to sit up and turn her body to face me. She remained in my embrace as her body began to calm down and relax against my body.
I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything wrong.
But I
hushed and pulled her body into me, laying my hand on her shoulder and nuzzling the side of her head. I'm here for you, okay? Just like how you're here for me. Yumi whimpered and began to cry into my shoulder, gripping to my back and pulling me against her. This time, however, she muttered, "Oh yeah, I could hear that." She muttered thank you with every breath she took. Aww. I hugged her and rubbed her back, comforting her from what had happened. I didn't count how much time passed between us. I was patient and waited until Yumi gently started to calm down and pull away. Are you okay?
Yes.
I gently raised a hand and ran along Yumi's cheek. It was hot and drenched from tears, but she had a small, smiling smile peeking on the side of her lips. Would you like to go home? I felt her nod against my hand, nuzzling softly against it. I knew she wasn't trying to be cute, but her small gesture made my heart squeeze slightly. I stood and helped Yumi up, gently wrapping an arm around her. Do you feel well enough to drive?
Yeah.
Are you sure we could call a cab? We didn't need to say anything else. We began to move with Yumi leading us. First helped guide us out of the event to our car and bid us a good night. We would be fine. We finally arrived home. I was certain that we came to my apartment as Yumi exited the car and guided me inside. We traveled up the elevator to my apartment, Yumi gently holding my arm to her chest. As we arrived, she led me to my apartment door. I slowly took the keys out of my pocket and unlocked the door, opening it. So, we had an interesting night.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
For what?
I've been trying to get better with my PTSD. I guess I haven't fully gotten control of it.
Okay. I smiled and gently moved my arm to wrap around Yumi's waist. Something to be ashamed of. Besides, we finally went out after all this time. I would call that a good night. And they also danced, so... She didn't believe me. I could feel it as she slightly tensed up in my arms. Yumi began to pull away from me, placing her hands on my chest to do so.
I should go.
I understood. She needed to be alone after the whole ordeal. Alright. Call me tomorrow?
Yeah, I will. Good night.
Good night. I felt her slip out of my arms completely and walked away, the click of her heels fading as the distance grew. Okay, so as it seems like the original name of the character, I don't remember what it was, seems to have a problem with loud noises, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a genius, so I don't know anything about this stuff, so... I let out a small sigh. The gauntlet was rough, but I had to look at the positives. In a way, Yumi and I became closer. She had become my support and I hers. We weren't perfect, but we were exactly what we needed to be for each other. It was over. The night eventually became a memory to look back on. Thinking about it, I didn't know if there was anything I would have changed. I wondered what I thought was right, so the future that was in store was mine. Oh... Frisk and Tyler eventually had to separate. They didn't file for a divorce, but Tyler temporarily moved out to practice somewhere else. It was tough, sure. Frisk knew that Tyler would be a better psychologist without having to fight with the man he loved. Frisk came over when Tyler moved out with a bottle of tequila and, for the first time, got so wasted that he passed out. Oh my god! Frisk, no! That's not good. I made him clean up his mess, but at least he felt somewhat better. I'd hoped that they would be okay. As for my book, I finally finished it. The book became a bestseller. Yes! Damn straight it did! For being both romance and action-based. The story of a hero torn between love and duty captured readers everywhere. Yes! Awesome! Many companies begged to represent me for my next books. I was even approached to make my book a film. Holy crap, please! Yes, how crazy was that? Still, I had a long way to go before I could call myself a successful writer. As for Yumi, however, we became closer than before. After that night, Yumi began to call me more often, check on me, and visit me every night. I was beyond happy to have her. Not only did she help me clean the house and play with Russell, but she made sure I didn't always eat delivery by cooking dinner each time she came. Oh, come on, what's wrong with pizza? Although I guess when you have it each time, it's kind of a problem. So, okay. Man, she was an amazing cook. Man, was she an amazing cook. Eventually, I would ask her to move in with me. I loved her dearly and I never wanted to leave her side. Until then, we could build our love to a perfect romance. And almost perfect. Aww. Achievement unlocked, almost perfect. Aww. And I think that's the only time I'm actually going to do that, so I think that's the ending I'm going to go with. I'm probably going to look into the other ones as well, but that's the ending I went with, almost perfect. But I think that's good enough for me. So, I will see you in whatever I record next. See ya!